Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Judane. Thank you so much for supporting me, and shout out to all my new subscribers. As you guys know, I had a baby. My son is 5 months, and I'm here today to share with you guys what I did to produce enough milk to feed my son, or to produce milk, breast milk. My son does not take formula. My son does not take any bottle at the moment, so I'm exclusively breastfeeding my son. And it has been a very challenging journey, especially in the beginning, but now I can say that I feel accomplished. I feel blessed to be able to breastfeed my son exclusively. I do bond with him a lot and I enjoy breastfeeding him. So I'm here to share with you what I did to get to this point. So in the beginning, it was very difficult, as I mentioned earlier. My son's awake, bam. So guys, yeah, my son's awake and he's in my hand. I'm just rocking him, so that's why I'm moving around like this. He just woke up. So yeah, as I was saying, I made some notes. I have some tips on how I was able to increase my milk supply. So the first thing that I did was ensure that I breastfed my baby every single time he is hungry. Even though I wasn't producing enough milk and I was substituting formula in the beginning, because the hospital gave me some formula and told me that I had to substitute until my milk come in. I had a cesarean birth, and usually when you have cesarean birth, it takes a lot longer for women to produce milk, or some don't produce any at all. So when my son was born, he was sent off to the NICU. We were in separate wards of the hospital, so I didn't get to do that skin to skin or latch on, whatever. I was not able to breastfeed my son, but the nurse in the hospital pretty much told me that I needed to pump while he was away from me. So that's what I did. Even though I was pumping, I was still not producing any milk to feed my son. I think I started producing colostrum maybe like a week after he was born, and it was only like drops. It wasn't a lot. So I still needed to give him formula. He was not happy. I was not happy because he did not like the formula. We were not happy. So yeah, even though like sometimes my son would cluster feed and it was very draining, I made sure that I get up and still try to breastfeed, because the more you do it, the better it will be, and the more milk you'll produce when you breastfeed your baby every time. So what I did was, even though I know nothing was coming from my breast and I had the bottle ready for him, what I did was I would latch him on my breast first. For each side, I would pretty much do the 10 to 15 minutes on each side, and then I would give him formula after. After that, I would power pump. So while my son was sleeping, I would take my power pump, set alarm, wake up. So I would pretty much do that. Each time you breastfeed, ensure that you empty each breast. It is very important to try to avoid bottles and pacifiers. So instead of giving the baby a pacifier, you can basically just give them your breast. Because the more the baby suck on your breast, the more your body will produce more milk. It is very important that you relax. I know it's very hard, like especially when you're a new mom and it's very difficult. Try to remain stress-free. I realized that when I was very stressed out or tired, that's when my milk supply would decrease. So, and also it's very important to get a balanced diet. On days that I didn't eat much or I didn't eat properly, I realized that I wasn't able to produce any milk at all, or sometimes just a little bit, enough to feed my son. But days when I ate properly or put myself on a schedule, it was a better experience. And moms, like, it's very important to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Try to sleep when the baby sleeps. I know, like, sometimes we're very hard on ourselves. Like, we come on here on social media and we see other moms like overproducing. Our body is not supposed to do that. Let me just tell you guys, our body was not made to overproduce milk. Not everybody is going to overproduce. Not everybody is going to be able to pump 30 ounces of milk per session. Sometimes you're lucky if you get 2 ounces. It's okay. As long as your baby is happy, as long as your baby is healthy, as long as your baby is fed, he's not crying, he's not fussy, mom, you're doing a good job. Very important thing that I did to boost milk production is hydrate. Ensure that you drink a lot of water. What I did, I realized that apple juice was really good for boosting my milk supply. So I lived on apple juice. Like, it's also better to eat the whole apple instead of the apple juice, but I personally don't like apples, so I would just drink apple juice all day, every day. And carrot juice is also really good in boosting the milk supply. So yeah, ensure that you hydrate, sleep well, ensure that you're stress-free, power pump, and ensure that you eat a balanced and healthy diet. And also make sure that you massage your breast. Empty your breast each time. So even if the baby does not empty the breast fully, you can always do massages and express that milk out, and or use your pump. So when your breast is empty, it tells your body to produce more milk. So I hope these tips help you, and comment down below if you've tried any one of these and if they've helped you. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video.